Aston Villa have met the matching rights clause for Philogene Bidace with the Ipswich Town move. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano. And I would say I am a little bit surprised that we've done this. When Aston Villa negotiated Bidace's contract, we put a matching rights clause in that deal, which means that Aston Villa can match any bid that goes in for Bidace. Bidace then can choose which team that he wants to go to. If those bids are higher than what the matching value is at, then he gets to go and negotiate with those other teams. But Aston Villa have thrown their hat into, the picture for Bidace now, and I guess it's up to him whether he wants to return and whether Villa will be prepared to pay any more if we have to on Bidace. But I'm a little bit surprised by it because will he play for Villa? I'm not too sure. Is he happy? Is he comfortable to be a squad player? That's the question that only he knows. There has been that funny thing with his agent, sort of, and I don't know whether it is his agent or not, going to Barcelona and having photos. He's gone to Everton and had photos. I don't know whether that's his agent or not, but fair play to him if he's trying to get, a bigger and a better deal. But there has been rumours of Barcelona, Everton in for Bidace as well. So, so Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Aston Villa have activated the matching rights clause for Jaden Philogene after Ipswich Town bid. If Hull City receive higher bids from elsewhere, Aston Villa must decide whether to stay in the process. Ipswich Town keep insisting, same for Crystal Palace and Everton. So, like I say, I'm not sure where I'm at with this. The one thing I am sure of is that he's a really good player and he's got loads of potential. He has got, fantastic skill, brilliant pace. He's very, very direct. He's had a good season at Hull City. So I'm fully aware of how good he is. But maybe I'm just a little bit surprised that we have activated this little bit of a clause in there as well. And Unai must really rate him as well. Unai must have probably not wanted him to go last summer, and he wanted to go for that move. He wanted to play, and we probably couldn't offer him guaranteed minutes. Can we offer him guaranteed minutes this season? I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm not really sure on where he would fit in and where he would play and the amount of minutes that he would get. I think that's where I'm just a little bit not too sure of where he fits and where he plays, basically. So maybe as a squad player, an impact player, maybe he could do that. Villa fans at home, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of it. And maybe you convince me and change my mind. And then I end up thinking, do you know what? A lot of you are making a lot of sense. That's generally what happens, really. I'm open enough to change my opinion. I don't just have an opinion and just go, that's what I think. I don't change my mind. That is me. I can sort of see a bigger picture, and I do listen to you guys as well. So, like I say, let me know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at his season last season, and we'll have a look at how his season went. So he's 22 years of age, right-footed, market value at 14. I think the fee is around 16 to 18. So that season in the Championship has massively increased his value. So last season, he had a SOFA score rating of 7.32. You can see consistency across the board, 7.9, 7.3, 7.8, 7.4, 7.1. And then here's something quite interesting. We've got versatility across that front line, predominantly on the left-hand side, can play on the right-hand side. He played 32 games, started 32, averaged 88 minutes per game, 12 goals, which is brilliant. We've got a conversion rate of 10%. We've got 6 assists. We've got 83% accuracy per game, 84 in his own half, 76 in the opposition half. We've got 2.4 tackles per game, 4.2 ball recoveries per game, 1.5 dribble pass per game. We've got 49% successful dribbles, 45% duels won, ground duels 47, and aerials at 23. So those are Philogene's stats from last season. I remember going back to pre-season and how good he was for Aston Villa in pre-season. So maybe that was the Philogene that Unai Emery can unlock. But he had a brilliant season. The goal that he scored, you know, was it that little sort of like that amazing run and that, what's that little move called where you're like, what's it called now? What's that move called? Where you sort of like flick it with your other foot and it sort of goes in. I can't think what the move's called. Let me know what that move's called. Rabona. Is it a Rabona? He scored a Rabona. I think it's a Rabona. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? So, Villa fans, let me know what your thoughts are on Philogene. I'm a little bit shocked by it, not going to lie. But, you know, I know a lot of you in the comments were saying that we should re-sign Philogene as well. So, I know there's a couple out there that want him back as well. So, Villa fans, short, sharp and sweet. Philogene, we've activated that little bit of a clause. We'll have to see how it goes. Up the Villa. If there's any other Villa news today, we'll be back on here later on today. Keep subscribing, smash the likes, comment your thoughts, and up the Villa.